Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be picking my November TBR. I'm just going to do this the same way I did last month because I wasn't originally going to even do a November TBR, but I was like, why not? I may as well. Even if I can't get to a few of them, I still kind of liked having a little list of ones that were like a higher priority, so hence why this video is out a little bit later. But yeah, I'm just going to use the same prompts as last time. So last month I picked out 6 books and I've read 3 of them and I've like started, it's the 1st of November today, so I started yesterday the 4th one out of the 6th. So I kind of read 3.5 out of 6, which isn't the best but isn't the worst either, so I'm hoping this month to get to at least 4 if I can. But yeah, I don't know whether to do just 5 for this video. It's probably just going to be a short snappy video, but with the like videos I have planned as well, 6 might be a bit of a stretch, so I think I'm just going to do 5 this month. I just have like a few books this month that I really want to read, which I don't actually have a physical copy of yet. So anyway, let's just get started and pick our first prompt. Shake. It was Halloween yesterday, obviously. Well, not obviously because you're going to be seeing this at a different time, but it's November the 1st and I did absolutely nothing last night. I was just cozied up in bed reading my little book. So, oh yeah, also I wanted to say the ones that I didn't read from last month. So the 2 that I didn't get to were The 7-Year Slip and Ruthless Vows. I don't know if you can see, but those are the 2 that I didn't end up reading. A book everyone seems to have read but you. I feel like there are many of these because I'm not a very unique reader by any means. All of these are very much read by many people, but I feel like I could definitely pick out some that are even more popular. So let's see. Oh, okay. Already Magnolia Parks. I feel like everyone and their mum's read that. Six of Crows, that's another one. Ballad of Never After as well. Recently, The Nightingale, it feels like everyone's read that. Oh, I read this one already. I don't really want to read Magnolia Parks this month. I'm just not. I feel like Magnolia Parks is just not very November coded. I don't know, but the main 2, in my opinion, I feel like the main 2 others than Magnolia Parks would be Six of Crows or The Hunger Games, which I wanted to read for ages just because obviously I'm obsessed like everyone else with the movies, and like when I was younger I would literally start this book like over and over again and I just don't remember anything about it. I don't ever think I finished it, but I would just be intrigued to read the book version seeing as I love the movie so much. But I mean, everyone read this when they were younger, so I feel like out of these 2 I would say that this one is more like widely read. I think I might go for The Hunger Games. I feel like obviously this is YA, so wait, is it? Yeah, this is YA. So it'll be, I think it'll be quite digestible. Make a little pile here. Okay, second prompt. Okay, this one's gonna take me a second, but it says a book that has 300,000 plus Goodreads ratings. I'll be back in a sec. Let me just have a little look. And as I've just said, because a lot of these books are so widely read, I feel like I should have quite a wide thing to choose from, so just give me a sec, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just been having a little look, but I looked up first, which one did I look up? So first I looked up Reckless. That had, I think, 220,000, so that wasn't quite there. Then I think I looked up Ballad of Never After. I think that had like 290 or something like that, so that was almost there as well. And then I just looked up The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna and it's got 1,500,000. I knew it was popular, but damn. But I'm just gonna look up a couple more and see if I can still find a few options to choose from. Oh yeah, okay. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue has over 1 million as well. It's got 1,200,000. So, and I did kind of want to read this month because, I don't know, I just feel like this month I'm in the mood for like real stories, and I feel like this is a proper story, like in terms of an emotional / magical journey. So this is the second one I'm gonna go for. Yay, I'm really excited to read this. Like, I have a feeling that this is gonna be one of my favourite books. I don't know why, but I just have that feeling. And I love a hardback. Like, I don't know if I've said this before, but I love reading hardbacks. I don't know why they get so much hate. Like, they're probably my favourite books to read. Just so big and like, I don't know. I just like holding a hardback and yeah, I just find it very satisfying. Oh, these pages feel really like thin. How many pages is this? Okay. It's just over 400 pages. But yeah. Right. Third prompt. A book with a male protagonist. Obviously, in a lot of romances, you're kind of getting both sides. So I feel like that's a bit ambiguous, but maybe I meant like only male. Let's see. Yeah, Six of Crows is an option. Red Rising, I know, is about a male main character. Do you think I can get away with Wildfire? Because it's Ross's book, even though I'm sure they're both equally kind of talked about, but it's centered around Russ, right? In Icebreaker, it was very much equal, but then it's gone on to be like about the different boys from the rugby team. Not rugby team, ice hockey team. So I feel like I can get away with this. I'm bending the rules a bit, but I just really want to get to this one because obviously Daydreams come out. I feel like everyone's read that one now already. I'm very late to the party, but I do just really want to read this, and I feel like it will switch up the vibe a little bit for this month, so I'm gonna sneakily go with that. Let's do 2 more. Right. An author's debut novel. Okay, this is, did I get this last time? I can't remember, I don't think so. This might take me a minute to... Oh, I read that as well last month. It's because I read a lot of these books on my Kindle that I read last month, so I haven't taken them off yet, but I actually did read both of these. Okay. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've got work in like half an hour. I think I might just pick a different prompt because I don't really want to spend loads of time looking this up, and I genuinely can't see any on here that I know are anyone's debut novels. A book with a number in the title, okay. Six of Crows keeps popping up, doesn't it? What other ones do we have? That is the only book I have. Oh no, 7 Year Slip as well. These are definitely the only two, I think. Again, because I feel like this is going to be one of my favourite books, I'm like very particular about when I will read this. I don't know like how in the mood for this I'm going to feel, and I know it's just like very OCD of me, but don't want to read this when I'm not feeling right. But because I had this one on my TBR last month, if I don't get to this again, I'm going to be like, oh. I might put Six of Crows on it, but it's so long, and the writing's pretty small as well. Like, okay, 500 pages isn't too bad, but again, it's YA, it might be quite fast paced, and this is just an OG one that I need to get to, so. Right, let's do one more. Last one. I got this one last month, a book that was gifted to you, and I remember I picked the only one on this TBR shelf that I had been gifted, so I know that there's nothing on here. So I'm just gonna have to pick another one. A book recommended by a booktuber / influencer. This one's fun, right, let's see. I mean, I feel like literally all of my books have been recommended by someone, mostly influencers. Okay, this is quite a quick pick as well. If you watched my latest book haul video where I hauled this book, I was explaining how I saw this TikTok from this guy who kind of does like book TikToks and stuff like that, and he was saying in this video that that this book is one of his like Bibles. You know when you just get a vibe from someone, like I could tell he was a very, not only from his book taste, but I feel like just from him, like his vibe just gave me very like emotional, deep, meaningful reads, and I literally just went out and like bought this book like as soon as I could after that, just from that one. I didn't even know what it was about. It was literally just him saying that it was one of his Bibles. I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. I'll try and show his TikTok of him saying it. And like now having read the back, it just sounds so like intriguing and very different, like in terms of perspective and stuff. So I'll just read you the back. It says, "This is a letter from a son to a mother who cannot read, written when the speaker, Little Dog, is in his late 20s. So even like just his name like being Little Dog and stuff is just like an interesting concept. He's in his late 20s. The letter unearths a family's history that begins before he was born. It tells of Vietnam, of the lasting impact of war, and of his family's struggle to forge a new future. And it serves as a doorway into parts of Little Dog's life his mother has never known, episodes of bewilderment, fear and passion, all the while moving closer to an unforgettable revelation." Very deep, it seems, especially with the subject of like the Vietnam War. That'll be really interesting to read about as well, because I actually don't. I love war movies, but I never really read like war books, so I feel like the emotional side of this is going to be very strong. Yeah, I feel like this is the only one on this TBR where like it's just been one specific person recommending this. Like a lot of these I've heard many people recommending. Yeah, this is the one we're going to go for. So that concludes our little stack. Here is the books we've ended up with. So we've got The Hunger Games, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Wildfire, Six of Crows and On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. Got a couple new authors for me to try out. I've never read a V.E. Schwab book, which is another reason I really want to get to this, because I know he's a very highly regarded author. So also tell me why I thought Leigh Bardugo was a boy this whole time. Like, I don't know why, but I just thought Lee was a man's name. But yeah, I found out the other day that Lee is a woman, and I saw a picture of her and I was like, oh, that's Leigh Bardugo. Okay, so I've got my books picked and that's the end of the video. Sorry it was a little bit short and snappy, but I just wanted to do one just to give me some like structure to the month, and it's just fun to do these anyway. I hope you all have an amazing November, and comment down below if you've got any books that you specifically are going to read this month, or just your TBR for this month. Next time I probably won't do like just the same TBR jar, because I feel like you can only do it so many times before it gets a little bit repetitive, but yeah, we'll see. I have to come up with something different. As always, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next one.